Welcome back. Taking a full look at weather tonight. Weather Authority Chief Meteorologist Dan Cianca. Hey, Dan.
Hey there, Veronica. A beautiful day again today here on the Central Coast. I mean, we're just enjoying the sunshine. It's not that the fog is bad. We like the fog. The fog is great.
But we appreciate it when we have sunshine.
Right. It makes you appreciate the sunshine.
Yeah,
I think that's what everyone's kind of going through. There's a lot of smiles, and everyone in this newsroom is just in a great mood today.
It's contagious.
It is definitely contagious. Let's take a live look from Domenico's on the wharf. You can see the sun shining in Monterey today, and really we have had sunshine around the bay. Not much in the way of cloud cover. Just a couple of clouds have been hugging some of the inland hills, and that is about it. I mean, we've barely seen any today. There were a couple clouds over the Diablo range. As we look at our satellite picture here, you'll see not much really even showing up. In fact, I don't even think those clouds over the Diablos actually show up, but there were a couple little bubbly ones over like Henry. Oh, there you go. You see them popping up right in western, it's not Madera, yeah, Madera County. No, not Madera County. I always get those counties mixed up. But okay, outside of Santa Clara County, just on the other side of the border, maybe Stanislaus. I'm in this area anyway. None over the KION coverage area. I think that's the most important part of the story today. And as we zoom out a little bit, we can see we've got an area of low pressure off to our north. This is a trough of low pressure that's been digging down the west coast. It did weaken a little bit today, moved a little bit farther to the north, which allowed our inland cities to warm up a few degrees. Most areas popped up maybe 2 to 5 degrees compared to this time yesterday. So we did see some warming out there. On the coast, temperatures were pretty comparable to what we had yesterday. Now, high pressure continues out over the open waters of the Pacific, but it's going to stay blocked. And in fact, a new area of low pressure will establish itself and then anchor right along the west coast here as we head through Thursday. So temperatures may warm up a little bit more inland tomorrow, and then we'll drop down drastically on Thursday as this cold air mass kind of settles in right above us. So what that will mean for the coast will be initially a few changes. We'll have deeper onshore flow tomorrow, which will bring some deeper clouds, and that will probably continue into Friday or Thursday and Friday as well. So I'm expecting a cool down on the coast as well. Beyond that, we've got another weather system offshore as we head into the weekend. It sits there, has some rain initially with it, does have some moisture, but it looks like it stalls out and loses most of its moisture by the time it gets here. It is worth watching though. It is rare to get rain this time of year, but we do sometimes, so we'll keep an eye on it. In the meantime, the only thing I have moisture-wise in the forecast is a little bit of drizzle, and that's most likely on Thursday and Friday morning. So let's look at Futurecast overnight tonight. If you're watching during our 5 o'clock show, we did have some data issues with Futurecast. It is working again, thank goodness, so we can show you what to expect overnight. And that is the low clouds eventually to return. Now, the model has them pretty quickly here. It will take a while for that to happen. We do have a marine layer present. It's pretty mixed at the moment, but once the temperatures cool down enough, we've added a little bit of moisture to the mid-levels today, we will start to see clouds develop. This probably will happen after midnight. I think most areas will be fairly clear before midnight. And then into tomorrow morning, we're looking at some cloud cover on the south and east sides of the bay, which may actually stay throughout the day tomorrow. So definitely a cloudier day on the coast tomorrow. We're not going to see wall-to-wall sunshine like we saw today. Some areas may, like Santa Cruz, you're more likely to see sun during the day tomorrow. But as we look at 3 p.m. here, we can see onshore winds, the peninsula up toward maybe the Elkhorn Slough dealing with these low clouds. Salinas will be kind of on the edge of them throughout the day tomorrow, and those clouds will thicken tomorrow night. So this is going to be the change in pattern. Enjoy the sunshine tonight while it lasts still here before a couple more cloudy days return. As for your temperatures, we'll start to cool down in some areas, warm up in others. For the most part, we'll stay in the 70s up in the Santa Cruz Mountains. Down on the coast, though, upper 60s tomorrow. A little bit deeper marine influence tomorrow, so it'll be just a touch cooler in Santa Cruz and Capitola and Watsonville, which topped out around 70, 71 today. Upper 60s expected tomorrow. You're more likely to stay in the low 60s tomorrow. Marina with the clouds, living up to the nickname that some say. I don't know if this is a widely established nickname, but some people call it Fogtown, and I like that. I think it's pretty apropos for Marina. Gilroy in the mid-70s tomorrow. Hollister back in the 70s, so not bad in our northern inland valley. Still pretty comfortable temperatures. On the peninsula, more likely to see those clouds and somewhat cooler temperatures. Highs will be below normal, and they were fairly cool today, even with the sunshine, mostly because of the wind coming in off the water. But down south, we'll see highs in the 60s and 70s, maybe touching the 80-degree mark in some of our southern valleys tomorrow afternoon. Over the next 7 days on the coast, expecting temperatures to be a little cool for this time of year for the next several. Thursday and Friday mornings, some drizzle will be possible. Slightly warmer temperatures out of the weekend. We'll have to see what that next system decides to do. It looks kind of like a wild card at the moment, and there's not a lot of agreement in the long-term models about it, but ultimately I think we'll be a little bit closer to normal out of the weekend. Inland areas, after initial big-time cool down on Thursday, we'll also see that warm up, but it still looks like our inland highs stay below normal for the next 7 days or so. By the way, summer solstice tomorrow, 7:57 a.m. Veronica.
All right, it's here. Thank you, Dan.